sniffles now. But peace. I don't even say start off with peace. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Hold on. Alright. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Good night, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. Alright, yo, what's up, y'all? Vincent. Alright, I'm trying not to make these videos long like that anymore. And I'm trying to stay on topic because I know in all my other videos I have ever done, alright, what's up? All my other videos I've ever done, I done gave so much information in it. Like the topic would be, the topic and the title would be of one thing. Well, the title will be of one thing, and I'll speak on it in my videos. Then I'll go into other information, and I'm like, I don't want to do that no more. I want to put things in order, put it all in order now, within me. So, but anyway, for y'all 7, hit that like button for me. I'm on my videos start circulating around now. But if you can, you don't have to. It's up to you. Just throwing out a suggestion, if you want to, yeah. So I started a new one right now. This one is the cycles, escaping the cycles. The easiest way to escape the cycles, and we must understand the cycles when they come. All right. Everything. Or you have your space and time, right? Your space, the cycle space, right? The time is a cycle, space is a cycle. As above, so below, as within, so without. Oh yeah, we live, Savage. As above, so below, as within, so without. These cycles we all are in. Our cycles, understand everything we have been through. What's up, my brother? All the things we have been through, from birth all the way up to whatever age we are now. Me, mother, I was only with my mother. I don't know if I was with her for a year or a little over a year. I was a baby. Got adopted. Went from home. I think I went from, I don't know if it was 2 homes, 3 homes, I don't know. But got with some a woman. The woman, she showed favoritism. She treated me wrong, stuff like this and that. As I told you, I used to stare at the wall when I was a kid. When I was very, very little, I used to just stare up at the wall, and she thought that that was wrong, that something was wrong with me. But anyway, I dealt with that battle, right? Dealt with that battle for a long time, all the way up to almost, I would say, now in a way. Things are messages, signs and symbols, as my brothers would say, my older brothers, they would always say, signs and symbols are only for the conscious mind. All right. They're there all the time, but it's only those who with the conscious mind will see them, while those who are sleeping, they won't see them. All right, or they won't pay no mind to them. They become oblivious to it. All right. You have the as I went through my cycles in time, not really knowing what love was, and I got my brothers. They show tough love. But my whole life, I kept looking for the love from my mother. and I never found it. I didn't get it, at the time, throughout my cycles of time in this life. And I had compassion, still I had compassion. My heart was still open, going solid, start going solid, but it was open still. But anyway, the cycles. And this is an easy way to understand your cycles and know when the new cycles are coming. What's up, Stray? We must understand that our cycles, and it was no disrespect, say brother name, because I remember, dang it, I thought I remember brother name. What's his name? What's his name? Prince. I can't remember. He go by 777. I forget brother name. Anybody knows to say his name so I can say his name. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind saying people's names. So, but I forgot his name. But when I did the video, as I explained, like everything is light. Yeah, Enoch. There we go. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. When I did the video of everything is light, no matter what, and then a video came after where he was like, light, everything ain't light, it's dark, you gotta go through the darkness, what you talking about, all this. So at the time I was like, dang, is he talking about, because I just did this video and then he did his right after, so I was like, okay, hold on, so anyway, and there was no disrespect to the brother still now, I'ma still go with light is light, and I'll tell y'all why. The darkness is just an illusion to make it seem like that's not light, but it's light. And I also see where the brother was coming from. As a physical, you would say, yeah, it is dark. It's dark, it's dark, it's dark. And as we all learned, you got to go through the darkness, but there's no darkness. And I'm gonna show y'all. Even though I said it on that one video. When you go through your cycles of life, throughout the space, you travel, you in a certain area, that's your space. You're going through this space and you're learning something. You may have dreams in that area, in your house. Something may happen to you, your kid may hit you with something or something like that. You know what I'm saying? These are cycles you're going through in that area. Alright, but remember, we think we can control a lot of these cycles. You can't. It's just like the weather. You can't control it. You can't control the sun from coming up and going down, or going up and going around, or earth from spinning around. You can't control this. You can't control the snow. You can't control the tidal waves from where they come, how they come up and come in white, where you can't control the volcanoes. Certain things are events that must take place, and it has to take place. Us man, we see it, meaning man and woman, we see things as bad when it happened. Why did this happen? Why did my son die? Why did my kid? Why did I lose my job? Why did this matter? And I said it on the old video as well, 2017. But as we go through these cycles in time, the repeating of these cycles, the repeating of everyday life, the repeating of everyday going in space, certain spaces, your bathroom, your room, your kitchen, your work, your friend's house, out in life, whatever, you're going to encounter something. No matter what it is. Somebody may lose a job right now. Somebody is getting promoted right now. Somebody's losing a life. Somebody's getting kidnapped. So many things are happening right now. Somebody's getting raped. Somebody's something. All right, but all these are the cycles. All right, cycles that we cannot escape in our lives. Nobody, whether you got money or not, you can't escape these cycles. Only when you can escape these cycles, somebody is being born. Exactly. Only when we can escape these cycles is when we see the truth in the cycle. Prime example, I got fired 2014. like a year before I got fired, basically like 2 days before my son was born the next year. When I got fired, and I'm here at this house, Carla House, that I beat myself down. I lost my light started dimming even more. And the more it dimmed, the more I started to be repeated in the everyday waking up in this same cycle of this is all I see. Just these four walls, the same area. Uh, but it didn't matter if I went to somewhere else. It didn't matter if I went to Michigan. In 2018 I went. Didn't matter if I went somewhere else. I had to break down the cycles within me first. Externally, it's just a repeat. Internally, you'll repeat your cycle internally of what you may think, what you may see, what you may be, how you do things, may do the same things every day. These are bringing on nothing but the same pattern of thoughts and of feelings. So every day when I was out of work, I was here just hating myself big time. Then my son's born, hating myself even more. I was hating myself even more, hating the world more. Start getting more into the races and all that, like dabbling more into, oh yeah, that, all this old stuff like that. And then as time started going on, I started developing newer cycles. But still, these newer cycles was being evolved or being built by my old cycles of the way I thought and the way I perceived things in life. Not knowing that me getting fired from 2018 and I couldn't find it, 14, and I couldn't find a job. No matter how many jobs, I was looking for any job and I just couldn't get them. I couldn't get them. Now, fast forward 2018, 18 or 17, 18, when my higher intelligent advanced being God self came out and said, and I asked, are you the reason why I don't have a job? Are you the reason why I'm not good at, my reading ain't that good, my spelling ain't that good? Yes, I'm the reason. Why? Because you was not sent there to do that. You was only sent there to give a message at a certain time. That's it. Now, when I talked to this voodoo guy, I told y'all, and he said my dad in 2017, he said my dad want me to see the restrictions that he put on me. See them. Because once you see them, you grow. If you don't see the restrictions, you will stay in that cycle. This ain't got nothing to do with where you go, where you may travel externally. Yeah, your higher intelligent advanced being God self, or your God, your Jesus, your devil, whatever you want to call it, will always give you the signs and symbols every day. But if you are so depressed and you are so down, you're not going to see them. You just close off you'll veil your eye from seeing the truth. And you'll see what is actually good, you'll see it as bad. This is where the reverse comes in. And you'll see what's bad, you'll see it as good. So I didn't know at the time. Then come to find out, I understood it all. The whole reason why I got fired, the whole reason I got fired and I was out of work so long was because my being said, you're done with that cycle of working there at that place. Now I'm going to send you into this cycle with this woman, you here at her place. You must see why you are here in this cycle. You must gain the knowledge in this cycle of being alone, being without now, not having again. Taking care of a kid, you must be in this cycle now. But when I didn't see it, I what they say, blasphemy, God, which is my being, blasphemy. Hate it. Why? The famous question, why? And you're going to ask why when you're blind, when your eyes are blind, when your pineal is blind. You're going to ask why. Why? Why is it happening? Why? Until you see it. So I blamed myself for so long, and until I seen it, and I just seen it. Just like last week, I seen it, and I said, "What the hell?" Again, there's no such thing as darkness. It's all light. As when I was in my trance, if anybody remember, I said, my being said, we put these obstacles in front of y'all, not for y'all to be stuck, but for y'all to see it and go through it. That's where you gain your power. I still didn't get it when they told me that. I'm like, what? What the hell that mean? You know, I don't know nothing about spirituality. I don't know nothing about none of this. I don't even look up stuff and read stuff to know anything about what the hell you talking about. Ships and all that. What the hell you talking about ships? You know what I'm saying? Evolving. What the hell you talking about evolving? I ain't know none of this stuff. You know? But anyway. What happened, I didn't see the things. But then, when I left here 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I'm done with Carla. Me and her done. You know, we argued. I said, I'm done. I told her, I'm in fear. You made me in fear of wanting to get out and do business with people or travel or be me because, you know, all the times you say something gonna happen to me, you know, you think something gonna happen to me or this and that, you know. And I said, you put me in that cycle of thinking, damn, something's gonna happen to me and this and that. So when I leave for a week, I thought I was done. I thought I left. I was for sure that I was done. I leave. For a week, my patterns is changing because I'm not here. I'm in a new scenery, in a new house. And I was staying with my brother for a week. I woke up. My thought patterns start changing. As it started changing, it brings on new ideas, new views, opening this more, understanding, seeing me even more. Sometimes you just gotta remove yourself from an area to see you, meaning step outside of your own comfort of your own box to see, damn, maybe that box wasn't bad. But you'll perceive your own box as bad when your veil is covering your eye in between. So I start seeing it. And I was like, wait a minute. Dang, I bashed this woman. I ain't not bashed her. I didn't just told this woman, you know, you the reason why da 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 da. And I said, I'm wrong for that. I'm wrong. I gotta own up to my what's now. I start seeing everything clearly, so I comes back. I was scared. Let me tell you another thing. I was scared. I was scared to travel. I was scared to get out. My light became so dim. My light was so dim. This is from before even meeting her, but my light was already dim of like traveling. I used to always think like, dang, something bad would happen when I was a kid all the way up. I don't do it now, but it just stopped. It just stopped. Once you realize, you'll realize. But I was scared to travel. I would be scared to do jobs. I would be scared to do all types of things because I would go back into the cycle of a past cycle that I've been through. This is where you have things that can trigger you. a man or a woman, something happened to you in the childhood, something was said, something was done, physical or mental or spiritual, and you didn't understand it. And all through life, we'll go back to our cycle, to them cycles of when something happened to us that we held on and we didn't release ourselves from these cycles. So I come back because I understand now. And I say, oh my God, I done bashed this one. I'm not bashed. I done told this woman she was the reason why I don't want to do. I don't want to do things, and da da da. And she manipulated me. Did she manipulate me? Yeah, she did. But a person only can manipulate what you don't know you are. Even if they don't try to manipulate you, they'll do it regardless. Especially if they don't know what they are as well. Y'all will be two manipulating people. No matter who you are. If you don't... So anyway, let me go. I come back and I see it. First thing, I apologize. Here it is. I've been afraid to get out. I've been afraid to get out, and I've been afraid to accept things and from people wanting to help me and stuff because I felt I wasn't worth it. Why? Because I was still in a cycle that was something that was done to me when I was a kid. And I didn't know how to escape it. No matter how many times my brothers may have told me, or people may have told me, I didn't know how to escape it. This cycle ran deep. So then I see it, and I'm like, wait a minute. Carlo, I apologize. I apologize. And it showed. I said, let me show you. I said, hold on, let me tell you why I apologize. I said, you didn't manipulate me, but I manipulated me. And a person will, the opposite person will only be your mirror of no matter what. They will take what you give them. If you let a person keep putting their hands on you, they're gonna keep putting their hands on you. If you let a person keep putting you down, they gonna keep doing it. Why? Because you put yourself down. If you let a person not show you, if a person not giving you love in the relationship you in, they not giving you love only because you're not giving you love. These are things that I had to understand. I mean, I developed these things and understood them as my journey going. Like I said, I don't want to say spiritual because I don't like, my being told me not to use that because it makes it seem like people are different. I'm better. You're not. I'm spiritual. You're not. So my being said, don't use that. Just your journey. That's what my being told me. Everything goes, whatever works for y'all, work for y'all. So I go through. I'm back here and I'm like, dang, oh my God. Now, I was scared to get out, drive. I got my license, but I was scared to drive. I was scared to go to my brother's house. I was scared to drive to a store that I didn't know. I was scared to drive on the freeway. I was scared to, if I didn't know, I'm like, oh, I'm scared. Now look how, and my brother, he always said, don't let things happen by default. And it did. Things happened by default. But even in the default, this is what I just understood when I left. Even in the default, you're going to find the way. It's just that you let the default happen so you can see it. What's going on. And it's not necessarily what's going on with other people. It's what's going on with you. As I was going to my brother's house, I kid y'all not, or as I was standing over there, and I would have to come back and give a line in the morning time. Hear me out. Show y'all the cycles we stay in. Of my cycle, I'm just giving an example so you understand your cycle. I'm scared to travel. I've been scared to travel since I was a kid, since I was a teen. That's why I stayed to myself. This is why I always would isolate myself. This ain't had nothing to do with nobody, what somebody have done to me or nothing. It's just that I always isolated myself when I was a kid. I just wanted to be alone. I would always take walks by myself. You know what I'm saying? Didn't care. I didn't care where I was, but I would take walks by myself. But when it came to driving, I'm scared. Hey, I need you to help me. Hey, can you take me over here? Can you take me over here? I'm scared to do things by myself. Okay? Unless when I was, Avion, my entity. My split personality, Avion, he wasn't scared to go out there and get him some ass. He didn't care where you was lived. You could have lived in goddamn Mississippi. He'd have drove. Now I don't know if he did that, but he would have drove. But Eric was scared. And so while I was at my brother's house, I had to come and get on the freeway, drive over here, get the line, drive back. I'm terrified. I'm terrified because of the cycle I lived in way before as a kid. All the movies I watched. Horror movies as a kid. I used to always think, even, not, because just last week I understood. I was always thinking like, oh man, this is going to happen to me. Damn, Texas Chainsaw going to happen to me. Carlos like, oh, they concert going to be in what's the name? I remember in Texas, I forgot where. I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't going to no damn Texas. The first thing, hell no, I ain't going to no Texas. Why? For one, I seen him with the one movie Brooklyn, something Brooklyn or whatever, Brooklyn Finest. How the sheriff pulled him over on the freeway and was like, hey, this is my road, get your ass off. I don't give a damn who you are, I'll whack your ass. Then I heard stories, Texas being racist. So I put all these I build all these things and cycles through the mind, and it will stop me from experiencing. Me not taking certain jobs because I'm like, damn, my spelling, not so far, my reading, my spelling ain't good. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do it based off a cycle that I held on as a kid. Okay? Hey, y'all 21. Can y'all like this video if y'all can? But so it can circulate. If you can. If not, don't worry about it. So I have to drive and get the line. Terrified at the freeway. I'm on the freeway. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm like, you know what? I gotta do it. Put in the GPS. I'm scared as hell. I'm driving. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm nervous. And it's the small things. This is why we shouldn't judge nobody else what's the name, because we don't know what their cycles may have been to make them that way. You should never judge somebody's cycle. I don't judge nobody's cycle no more. Not even Nature Boy. Hey man, whatever that brother went through, I don't care who you were. You could have been a scam artist. You could have been whatever. I'm not judging. I don't know what you've been through that got you in your cycle, and you're trapped in it. And to somebody else, it's easy for them to say, hey, no, why? It's like a person who's scared of the dark. What? You scared of the dark? I love the dark. But the person that's not scared of the dark is scared of planes. And you like, wait. I love flying on planes. How the hell you scared of planes? Oh, come on, it's just in the air. You're not gonna die. You get in more accidents, in cars, And that person that wasn't scared of the dark, like, no, that, So all these cycles that we create, and that's why we shouldn't judge. All is one actually. And so anyway, I'm on the freeway. As I'm driving on the freeway, I'm shaking, like, what I'm saying, because I'm so terrified. I get here, I leave, go back. I did this for 4 days. About 4 days. On that the third day, I go get him. I'm always terrified, the cars and stuff and like that. I'm terrified. Now, if I got to drive on side streets, stuff like that on the regular road, I could do that. But when it was coming to the freeway, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. That's the first thing come to my mind, because it's linked to my cycle, the old cycle that I still was living throughout time. They never go nowhere until you see them. I come back home. Third day of me getting him, I'm driving on the freeway, scared. I'm on the freeway. My son says to me as we get on the freeway, and he hear the GPS, and he says, when he hear the GPS, like, take such and such, and he says, Dad, Why are you using that? You don't need that. You know where to go. And I said, huh? While I'm driving. And he was like, but he was so confident and what he said and so confident in me. And he was like, you don't need that. You don't need that. You know where you going. Why you need that? But in my mind, I always would second guess myself. And it terrified me. And sure enough, when he said that, it really did something to my spirit. I felt as if like, dang, my being or the being of all is using him to speak to me. Have confidence in yourself. You get lost, you got your GPS. Use it. It is a tool, And I was like, when we made it to our destination, it made me think like, what? So the next day I had to go get him. I said, I ain't using no GPS. When I get in the car, before I start driving, I'm light. And I'm protected. No matter what, light gonna take me where I need to go. And I just start driving. And freeways coming where they would go this lane, this way, go different. I'm like, well, no, I'm light. I hurry out quickly. I'm light. Forget that. I'm going. I am going. I just went. Made it to my destination. When I seen it, when that happened, this is where Buddha say at any moment you could become enlightened in a subject. I said, what? I wanted to drink. I wanted to smoke some Bob Marley. I was like, what? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Are you that easy? And now I'm like, what? And Carla like, "Beck, can you come get me from the airport?" Yes. Hell yeah, I don't even know where the airport is. I didn't even know where it was. I'll be there. Boom. Yep, I make it there. Didn't question, didn't what's the name. Because if you don't see your cycles that you have created, you will look at them as bad. I have based that cycle of me not wanting to get out and experience and drive places to different states and cities. I used that because I thought it had to do with I'm not good at reading.
Hungry, boy.
My reading ain't that good. Okay, hold on. My reading ain't that good. My spelling ain't that good. This is I linked something that didn't deal with nothing. That didn't. Hold on. Give me a second. Go. Ask your sister. Can you have some of these strawberries?
No, that's a kid.
Is Chris up there? Huh? Ask Chris when you have some of these strawberries. I linked this with things that didn't matter. So when you're stuck in a cycle of something that was done, you're going to hold everything to that cycle. You're going to create off of that cycle. When I seen it, I said, oh, wait. Now, I'm like, what? I ain't scared to drive nowhere. I'd drive to goddamn Texas right now if my brother or whatever like, hey man, can you go get me from Texas? All right, I don't know where I'm going, but I got a tool. I'm gonna use it. I'll be there. And it's that fast. This is the simplest way to get out the cycles of what we may think. Like, dang, I was born like this. I thought I was born like this. Like, my reading, yeah, I was my being, which is me. It created me that way. So yeah, like you said, you wasn't here to learn that. That's why I made your reading like that, your spelling, because you wasn't there for that. You was there for something else, greater than what you think. You are a light descended down. And I'm like, what? Didn't understand, didn't know, But the easiest ways to get out of your cycles is to see that there's no bad. It's all good. All of it is light. It's just telling you, hey, you ready to gain more power. So for those who say some of y'all, you at a job right now, they come to you with a promotion. You must understand that this promotion is nothing but a new cycle that's happening. That's it. It's your being wanting you to experience this right here now, to experience this cycle of this promotion, becoming a manager now or whatever. You might be like, I don't have the education. I don't have. You would come up with so many excuses for it to not take it. Oh well, this and that. Like my kids, some of us, like my brother, a year older than me, he was telling me like he got a promotion for another position, and he was like, but I ain't gonna be able to take it because my daughter, and it's not because the schedule of his daughter, and uh, I wanted to tell him like, nah, it's just a new cycle that's coming. Everything is going to work out beautifully. Because your new cycles come, and it doesn't matter what cycle it is. The thing where we get caught up in is when things bad happen to us, we see them as bad. It's not bad. It's just you go from one cycle and you go into a new cycle. And when you go to the new cycle, you're going to this new cycle because it's two things. You're either going to this new cycle because you learned from your previous cycle, whether it was a relationship, whether it was you making money, getting money, understanding money, to now not having money. Your being, these are events that your being will place in your life that you have no control over. Why? Because it's saying, okay, it'll say, uh, Savage, you already the concept of money. You know the concept of self-worth, of money, how to get money and stuff like that. And you got it. And it will say, and you have a good family and all that. You're a good person, good father, whatever. And it will say, your being will say, okay, now I'm going to bring on a new cycle, meaning a new event, just a new event for you to learn, because you mastered that cycle. No matter what that cycle may have been, you mastered it. You overcame it. So now I'm sending you to a new cycle, which you're not going to understand this cycle. You're going to be oblivious to it. You're going to be disordered to it. You don't know. It's foreign to you now. Now I'm going to make your business burn down. Say you had a business. I'm going to make your business, now your business burns down. Or your wife or your husband cheats on you or whatever. You don't know this. But these are the cycles that our beings, they take us through so many cycles in life for us to learn the new light. It ain't nobody out for nobody. We all go through these listening. Yeah, you're going to have people that come and try to harm and may harm you and stuff. But all of it is it's your being, it's your God, your whatever, making certain things happen to where you have to gain this life at the end of the day. Hold on. All right, but my phone, my brother had listening. But it's this is what it is. It's just from one cycle of you mastering. The thing is this, a lot of us don't even know we have mastered a lot of cycles. But what happens is we master these cycles and we want to stay in these cycles. And we want to stay in these cycles is what? Now our comfort zone. I know how to get money this way, so I'm going to keep getting money this way. And your being like, oh, you don't know that you mastered it, but your being know you already mastered it. And it's like, okay, well, I'm going to take you out of that damn cycle and I'm going to put you on a new cycle. Oh, I got to watch my speech. Sorry. I apologize, baby. But it takes you out of that cycle that you already mastered. Some of y'all even know, like, yo, I already mastered this, whatever it is you doing or whatever. All right, yeah, I got this down packed. Some of y'all with game, like, I got game out of this world, boy, I'll pull any woman. You mastered it. Me, I mastered how to make a woman come. You know what I'm saying? and boom, multiple times and orgasms and stuff. I mastered it. And my being took me out of that. Boom, hold on. And now, I don't even know if I could do that now, you know what I'm saying? Not to be like that, you know what I'm saying? I probably could, you know what I'm saying? But it put me in a new what's the name? I was just effing like a jackrabbit. It wasn't no making love with me. It was, no, I'm just here to beat it up and go. I didn't know nothing about slow sex and stuff like that. So my being, what did it do? It took me out of that cycle. Now what? Put me in a cycle where I'm in tune when I'm having sex now. I'm stroking slow. Oh God, you know what I'm saying? If I do one more pump, I'm about to come. This is only my third one, you know what I'm saying? You know, you go from different cycles. And once you master them, your being going to bring you onto a new cycle. Some of y'all may have put on weight. You might have went from fit, bam, 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 and then your being put you through a certain cycle to where you get depressed. You like, oh, I don't want to work out no more. You stop working out. You start eating a lot. You start getting bigger. Now you don't even know how to work out no more. You like, because your being said, nah, you already mastered that of being fit. Now I want you in this cycle. So I'm going to make things happen for you to be in this cycle now. And then you have us where because we don't understand, we're so oblivious to it. Now we what? All right, we go through our old pictures. I wish I was like that again. And you start being depressed, but you're not seeing the light. Now, like, dang, I get to be like this. I get to put on some weight, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I went from not having gray hairs to gray hairs. Oh, shoot, you're going through all these cycles, learning. But we don't see them as learning. We see them as the devil, you know, and all that. You know, they put it out in the movies. Stay away from the dark. Yeah, you got dark things, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they put all these things out for us to be scared of when there's nothing to be scared of. No, and that's why I said no matter how much a person may tell you, no matter how much, close the door, Belon, no matter, and you can get off of that now. No matter, hey, let's go. Come on.
Oh, going back to the basketball.
Now, get over here. Get over here.
That's what I got in my bottle.
Okay. I want you to write that. Half to is. You're going to write half there and there. You're going to write them 3 times each. Get the pencil over there in the yellow book. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, no. I you know, have my son do little things at home. But anyway, so your being is going to take you from different places, from different things, you know, take you from your parents, all types of things. But it's for you to gain, for you to go through this and this light that seems like it's dark, this illusion. It seems dark, but it's not. It's just a light. You gain, but that's why the whole thing they show on games, when you fight a boss or when you fight a character, you beat this character, boom, you gain a point to go towards you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sis, you gain this point to go towards your character. And the more you keep battling these characters, meaning the more you keep going through different cycles and winning, you're gaining all these points to where to your character. Now you like, oh, I'm gonna make my character faster now. I'm gonna make my character smarter now, or whatever. You know, these are the ways to escape the cycles, the lessons. The true lesson is only for you to become aware of your cycle. That's it. It ain't got nothing to do with it, nothing else. Everybody else. It has to do with you becoming aware of your cycles that you created of you. Everybody outside of you will only be a reflection of you, how you truly feel about you. And this is where it goes into the vibration. This is where now I'm like, I can't fly. I'll let you play your game. I'll let you watch TV. I told you yesterday, I said tomorrow we was going to do our stuff, right? So you know this. So you don't have to be like that. It's only for this moment. Just do that. And then write your name at top. Sorry. Apologize. But this is where now nothing that I learn or I do in life, I'm not doing it for a concept to gain money or something like that. I'm doing it for the concept to gain light. That's it. Me at this job, I'm like, what can I learn here? I tell y'all, I worked Saturday. I'm going to show y'all how your being always speaks. The all always speaks to you through people, through a noun. What is a noun? Person, place, or thing. Person, place, or a thing. Remember that. Those 3. The all will always speak through you, to you, through a person, or a place, or a thing. All right? Now, I'm working at the Target. We got the little scanner guns. We got punching the stuff, the codes, and all this and this and that. I keep forgetting how to do it. I'm like, what the heck? I'm forgetting. Saturday. I BS y'all not. Sunday. Saturday come. The guy that's training us, he's young. He's a little young. He kept saying, just come. If y'all got answers, just come. Don't try to wing it on your own. Just come. I went to there was only 6 hours of work that day for them 2 days. Turn off the light. Did you you washed you was doing your nose? Okay. Come to me if y'all have problems. The whole 6 hours I went to him. it was only probably like 5 minutes would go past till I go back to him. Hey man, and I kept forgetting the same thing. He said to me. He said, man. He said, you know what? He said, I'm glad you keep coming to me. He said, but you know what I noticed while I'm here? He said, he was like, cause he started asking me. He was like, all right. He was like, tell me what you remember, how to do this. And I'm like, I want to say I gotta press this number, right? Adi, what's up? And I said, I was like, I want to say I gotta press the number 5. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, for real? And he was like, yeah, man, you got it. So he was like, what you do next? And I was like, the second guessing. I used to do this as a kid constantly, and all the way up to now. You know what I'm saying? I hesitate. And I want to say is this 401. Yes. I'm like, what? And he's like, what you do after that? I'm like, then I scanned the thingy. I think I scanned the thingy, right? Yes. So I go through the whole thing of what I'm supposed to do. And he was like, you know what I see? He said, man, you lack confidence. Now, remember I told y'all on the video that that's what was told to me. The lacking of confidence. In the spiritual realm, I was told I lack confidence. You did both? You wrote all of them 3 times? Okay, write the next one 3 times. The other 2.
I can't write it 3 times. I can only write.
Oh, 2 times. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. In spiritual, I told you I was told by the African spiritual what's name. It was like you lack confidence in. You lack confidence. It's a reason why you can't do this because you lack confidence in you, and you don't know you. Then the other one was I lack confidence. All of them came from within the spiritual. In the spiritual realm. The other ones when they told me I lack confidence in knowing self. And they told me other times, once I know thyself, and once I know thyself and have confidence, I evolve. And all right, write the other one. And I want you to tell me the words.
Okay.
Okay. But anyway, it was always based on my lacking confidence in knowing
Can I write it close?
Yeah. It was always based on me lacking confidence within me, and by lacking confidence within you, within self, because you don't see the other cycles that you have created that you're stuck in. It brings on imbalance. It brings on low self-esteem. It brings on emotions, bad emotions, to where you can't control yourself. Somebody could easily trigger you, and it brings on all these things. All right, good job. Write the last one, and it shows this is where all this come from. It's come from not knowing thyself. And that's why Egyptians stated it. Know thyself. It's a must. You must know thyself, which you are light at the end of the day. You are nothing but light. Nothing no one says or does determine what you are. If you know what you are, you're going to live in what you are. I was dabbling in 1 foot in and 1 foot out every time, until I understood just recently, like, oh, shoot, okay, no, I really know what I am. Now it's there now, But anyway, let me keep going. So all the things that we go through, and we experienced like I didn't know, never had a kid. My being, bam, she get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you thought you was gonna leave that quick? No. She's gonna be pregnant. You're gonna experience having a child with her. What? You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand these things at the time, but you know what I'm saying? I thought God was cursing me. I thought my being, as he said, when it came out, I'm your higher intelligent advanced being God's self. I thought I was being cursed. I don't have a job. I can't get a job. What's going on? All right, write your name. I can't get a job. What's going on? Yep.
Like right here.
That's right. I can't get a job. What's going on? Like, why is that? It's because it was sending me through different cycles. My son would lay on me. And he would always come and rub on me or hug me or want to kiss me all the time. Sleep under me. Now I told you I can't do nothing. And it sometimes would irritate the hell out of me. I'm like, dog, block it off me. I bullshit y'all not. Some of y'all got kids that know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, come on. You know, and he would come and rub on dad, you know, and I'm like, oh man. And like I said, I didn't understand at the time. As my being stated, you're in this situation, in this cycle for you to gain the light, for you to see the light, and the light is giving you light. See it, take it, and move on to your next cycle. I told you I didn't have a father. You know, I don't understand. I have my older brother. My older brother is the closest things to a father, my older brothers. But at the end of the day, I still long for my father. My mother. Didn't have my mother. So I don't know how. I didn't know this feeling of sensitive and stuff like that. And then this light comes, and everything that I wanted, he's giving me. And I understand it now, like, oh shoot, now I see why he hugs me all the time. And dad, come here, dad, dad, just out the blue, he just, dad, I love you, man. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you ain't got to tell me all the time, but I need it. Because it's something that I don't know. And only way I'm going to escape this cycle now is if I become aware. Oh, wow. He was healing me from my own cycles that I didn't know. Good job. Go ahead. Go ahead. Put it up. He was healing me from my own cycles of something I didn't know. And if I would get upset. I would get like all like, man, come on, man, you too close, man. I'm a dude, man. If two dudes don't need to be all up on each other like that, you know. Like, come on, man, give me my space. I don't care if you do it one, but man, give me my space. And then come to find out, he was only giving me what he knew I lacked.
Can we go get some candy?
We go get it when your mama, cause I don't want to walk to the store though right now. Go get your water, drink your water. Stop. I'm gonna get off. I love you. I'm about to get off here. Alright. But, and I understood, damn, I'm getting what I lacked. Everything that I lacked. And he was breaking it down. He was breaking it down on me. And I didn't understand. I mean, he was giving me my light. And he was breaking down a veil of a subject that was closed off to me. Go ahead. And I didn't understand it. But now that I understand it, I'm like, oh, shoot, yeah, come here, man. I mean, I already was doing it like, come here, man, come on. You know, but now it makes it even that much sweeter. And this is where, you know, Thoth would say escaping. You escape the cycles, or you escape the lords. You escape the lords literally by becoming the cycle. Accepting the cycle, seeing the light that's being presented from that cycle you're in, or you're going through. Some of y'all, like I said, some of y'all might have experienced it. You supposed to be at a job, or you got a job interview. You really wanted this job. Bam, you catch a flat tire. You late. You ain't just late, you all the way late. God, why? You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, I'm sorry, but you know, I already picked the candidate now, cause you wasn't here. I picked somebody else. Don't get mad.
Can't open this.
Don't get mad. It's nothing to be mad about.
It's sticky.
It's literally your being saying, hey, I want you to go through a different cycle. See this cycle. See that the car went flat, the tire went flat. I want you to accept it. Ah, oh, thank you. You know what? I thank you, man. I think that this went flat. For I know that you got another plan or a cycle for me, or another blessing for me. So some of y'all want to say blessing. And the thing is, with these blessings, we don't know how these blessings gonna be. They all actually working as one, but humans determine if it's good or bad. But it's actually all one. And like I said, these are the events that man can escape. You can take a trip right now, you and your family, to go have a good time. Y'all having a good time, and then say you go on the beach, I don't know, and then you get stung by a stingray, or something tragic happened while y'all on y'all vacation. Y'all didn't plan for that. Something happened to you, the dad or the mom or the kid, while y'all on vacation. Y'all didn't plan for that. But it is the being, the all, saying this is something y'all are going to go through. And y'all going to have to deal with, see the light in it at the end of the day to gain, because you're gaining just light from this so-called, this illusion of darkness. The illusion of, that's why I would say the dark brothers. Like I said, when they popped up in my room, when I broke through, and then the all was like, my all was like, well, do you want to stay or go? And it was pulling their legs off from the darkness. They're always around. Right now they're around. In every dark corner, or even if it's light out, they're around. And they're not bad. They're just doing their job. But we don't see their job as something good. We see it as bad. Because we've been taught, programmed that, oh, that's bad when we see this stuff. Everything is a lesson to be learned. It is a new light to gain. And when they popped out of the fucking, out the corners and under the bed, from the bed of the ground, because the room was dark at night, and started pulling on, I'm like, what the heck? But they didn't harm me, because the presence of the all of I was there, which is still them, the darkness. And you're talking, oh, they're fake. Your woman and your man, and your woman and your child, they're fake. The stars and the moon is fake. The sun, the earth, you, everybody, everything is fake. What? The universe, the cosmos is fake. How? How? From my mind, from a man, that's hard to grasp. From a person who's been indoctrinated and programmed, that's hard to grasp. This is fake, and it's being shown. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. But yeah, it's all this is fake. So what I'm saying is just light. All you're doing is collecting. You are the, what's the name? Pac-Man, collecting balls. All the balls. And what he collect all the balls, and he go to a new level. And as y'all know, the levels never change. I mean, the levels never stop. He keep going from one level. He complete that, collect all the balls, the little balls. Look at all them little balls as events. He gaining all these lights. You're gaining all these different lights from everywhere else. You're gaining. Dragon Ball Z, yeah, boom. Dragon Ball Z, boom, same. You're gaining all these lights, and then the Dragon Ball Z. The summoning of the dragon is the summoning of the gate, opening up the gateway, because you have gained all 7 knowledges through the one thing, and that's why Goku. That's why on the. It's funny you say. I'm glad you said that. You brought up the Dragon Ball Savage. Goku and his crew, use Goku. Get Goku and his crew. What? All the battles they endure. People dying, kids dying, family, mom, dad, more people come to conquer where they at, all this stuff, and they got to go and help other people and all that, because you're constantly going through different cycles, learning different lights, and the more you gain it, the more you and you gain, and you find the balls, because throughout these cycles on Dragon Ball Z. The 7 balls, Dragon Balls, are expanded out all over Earth. So meaning what? You have to go through life in this cycle, all these different cycles externally to find the 7 lords, the 7 balls. And once you find them, this is where you're able to summon through your vibration. Okay? By the time you get to the 7 Dragon Balls, 7 lords, you should be well vibrated high then. Alright? You should be well vibrated high. It's just what it is. Alright? When thought talks about the and then another thing, when Goku do the Akameya, harnessing energy. That's why what he's pulling, when he, if anybody ever watched Dragon Ball Z, he's pulling the particles, the energy from all around him through sound. All right. When you say Ka, what are you doing? You're tensing up your muscle. All right. And it sucks in. It's like a star. It's like a star. For this star to expand, it sucks in everything, and when it's about to explode, it may suck in even more, and then bloom, push back out and explode. All right, it's the same thing. Everything is the same concept. Everything, supernovas, supernovas, and all this. Like, understand what this is and what it's talking about. When they talk about falling lights, or we're gonna see meteor showers or light showers, and or if y'all ever see when they talk about the radiation is coming from the cosmos to Earth and stuff like that. It's talking about light, newer lights coming to Earth, and these lights. Close the door, Dad.
Dad, I don't want popcorn.
Popcorn? No, we ate popcorn yesterday. Close the door. These new lights are coming to these new consciousness of light frequency waves are coming to evolve or give information. You can say light bringers. They light bringers. All right, the radiations that come from cosmos into Earth, it penetrates, and what happens is when these meteor showers, or they say these radiations come from the cosmos into Earth, they're seeping into Earth. Yeah, the messages of the radiation, when it seeps down into the Earth and hits everything, it's evolving them. It's giving them a chance to evolve. All right. Physical as well. That's why like I said, some of y'all going through changes. Yeah, you're going through changes now and all that. And I don't know what they say about blood moons in the Bible, but I think it's like something like, anybody know what they talk about when they say in the Bible, something like that, like blood moons and or something like that, when they turn red, like, I don't know, like something about like the Lord or something like that, or something like that. You know how many times I used to see that stuff, like, oh, you're gonna have a super red moon and all this stuff in the Lord, and then people will put Christians and stuff like that. Which day, bro, you said, yeah, I just got put on to a book today. Travis Michael bought card, regions of the 7 spirits. Now you're talking about it. So look, damn, look at that. Look, I'm dang. Watch my mouth. Look at that, brother. Straight. But it's meant. It's meant. You know what I'm saying? It's just all this thing is confirmed for you and me. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about and what you just came across. That it's telling you that there's your message. Whatever you're looking for is gonna be in that book for you. You know what I'm saying? Everything is the signs and the symbols. Yeah, exactly. Make the spirit bomb. The spirit, because the spirit is all around us 24/7. Valon, come back over here and cut that off. The spirit is all around us. The spirit is within us. Let's say spirit, the soul, whatever. Eat a banana. I want you to eat a banana right now. Turn it down some. It's all around us. It's Mike. Okay, boom. Sorry, I butchered names, but my bad. But I got you, Mike. Close the door and turn it down some. The spirit is all around us. And that's why I said if you harness, understand, if you can harness your your vibration. Do you know what you are capable of doing? Do we not know? Now, some of us may can harness our energy, and say you ain't opened up none of your lords or your spirits. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be sent turned back. No, saying who the hell are you? It's watchers. They're literally watchers. That are guarded there, which everything is you still, but it's there. No, no, you ain't ready. Man, get your ass out of here. And like I said, they scare you however they want to scare you, or whatever they do to let on. You don't come here until you ready. You know, until you're ready. Your spirit is grown. Your being is grown. We're not gonna let. This is why when they told me about Peru, they said, no, this is for the chosen ones. This is for those who are chosen, the ships and stuff, and the technology that's in them, and these gifts and stuff that's buried. It's for the chosen ones. It's not for everyone, because if it's in the wrong hands, it will cause destruction. They will cause destruction. This is why people, you can't give a person that got power. You can't give a person with an ill mind power, because everything would trigger them. Things that they think are they're doing good would trigger them. I mean, things that say, oh, I'm gonna clean up this city. I'm gonna start going and killing people, and then and make bad things. I'm gonna break somebody's leg. You wanna hurt somebody? I'm gonna hurt your. I'm gonna break your leg by just waving my finger. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not actually in control. You're being controlled by, as thought would say, the dark, because you don't have no control over you. And you let everything externally control you, because you don't know you. You don't have no control over you. So, and I understand the whole concept of light, and light, us all being light, because we're all light. But the thing is, we must know that we're light. And we must understand that you must create your own system in this light that you are. Your system ain't got nothing to do with nobody else's system. If you could be a person that I want to wash up twice a day or once every 2 days, it's your system. Nobody can tell you your system is wrong, especially when you're not doing nothing wrong to no one else. But we don't see it that way, because we're all programmed, and we since we're programmed, we don't understand it, and it takes us into all this other stuff. And we just keep building layers on layers and layers on layers and more layers, not understanding. And it keeps going. But as you say, so do you think the jab is stopping people? What was the jab? What's the jab? Stop people from getting to the next level. You said the jab? What's the jab? Or you saying the job? What you saying? You saying the job? Or what's the jab? So I know, because I ain't trying to, I'm trying to mess up. He said, okay, Mike, I see you said long time follower, first time really viewing, loving this. Thank you for your, thank you for having an honest spirit. Oh, no problem, Mike, no problem. You still there, Mike? S? If because the jab, I don't know if you're saying job. No, job's not stopping us from going to the next level. The COVID shot. Bam! The shot. The. Okay, I got you. The shot. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say no. That doesn't even stop us. All right. Because we must understand that no matter what, once it's time, once your being or being within, say it's time, it's time. Your being within is going to have some people go get the shot, and this shot is going to send them on a different cycle to get to them, that the being within. So it's not. Some people will take the shot. Nothing is stopping us from going to the next level. of, if you want to say spiritual level or whatever you want to call it. Nothing is stopping us. The only thing that's stopping us is what? Self. The vision of self, how we see things, how we perceive things. And we only perceive things and see things because of things we have went through, and we think that it's going to happen to everybody else. So we try to give our advice like, oh, and you shouldn't do it that way, but we must experience. If it is meant for you to experience, it's like somebody could tell you like, hey, don't go to that store. That's where a lot of gangbangers at. They can kill you. And you like, all right, I ain't gonna go to that store. You know what I'm saying? Forget that store. I'm gonna go to another store. You know what I'm saying? And you go back home, somebody breaks in your house and kill you. You know what I'm saying? Go get a banana. You need some fruit. I told you that. Eat a banana or get you a yogurt. And somebody breaks in your house and kill you. If it is meant, it's going to happen. There's nothing we can do about it. It's nothing. Like I said, we all may talk until we blue in the face, but if your being is saying, I want you to experience this, our being say, I want you to experience this, this is what you're going to experience. Now the thing is this, we must always, I understand as the Egyptians, what's the name, the left leg first, is the heart, you know, go through this life. Wash them hands. I told you, blind, wash your hands. What was I about to say? Golly. Oh, the left leg, the heart. Go through everything with your heart. Do everything with your heart. That's why I'm like, dang, now I can't even speak of or see things in a negative manner anymore, because on the simple things that I have been through in my cycles, because there's nothing bad as long as the heart is as long as the heart is light. You are going to gain so much things. That this is where, you know how they say, oh, God can give you so many things without you don't know the limitations of what God can give you. I mean, not the limitations, but the unlimited things God can give you and stuff like that. Yeah. Don't go into things really gaining, I'm gonna gain something physical. It's not about gaining anything physical in this life. It's not, and I understand why Paul stated, the Lord basically your all being don't care about what y'all gained in this physical. Don't care about how many degrees you and went and got in this physical. That was never the point. This is not the point. The point is you saying, I want to go and I want to experience life. Now you have people who start to come into the secret. You have people who can't start coming into the secret, to the secret of the way. They said, and they off of their mind, their ego, or the darkness of their mind, they said, what we're going to do is we're going to put a limitation and put things with money. You need money to experience this, and stuff like that, when it wasn't supposed to be like that. So now all this, and we live, I gotta live to get this money so I can do this, I can do that, I can be this and that, and a lot of us got jobs because we want to experience so many things, so many places. We'll go to so many places. We'll get the money, go to all these resorts and beautiful places, and we'll be so amazed externally, but we're there and we won't even notice ourselves internally. And then when you leave from that beautiful place and head back to where you were, you back depressed or angry or stuff like that, because you didn't see the true meaning. You didn't see the true. We don't see the true meanings of life. You go I want to skydive. I'm gonna do it in this lifetime. I'm gonna skydive. I'm gonna skydive, and I'm gonna just know I'm free. What it is letting me know, I am free. Eternally, I am free. I am all of this and more. I'm free. It's not just the outside appearance that we're supposed to become in tune with. It's the inside appearance that we're supposed to become in tune with. Become in tune with the soul. That's why when I said I was going to do my counseling, as what they told me, with the thoth, as he told me, he was like, when I broke through, y'all are thoth. And I'm like, Thoth? What Thoth? What is that? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the hell Thoth was. I didn't even know Thoth, the book of Thoth yet. And that's why when I started reading the book of Thoth, I'm like, oh my God, this is everything I've been through. Everything that was said when I was in my trance and broke through and, you know, you know, I didn't know this. What the hell? You know, what the heck? You know, so, but it's just us understanding us. That's it. We must understand self. And if we become one with self, that's where everything else stops. Everything else becomes a breeze. Now, like I said, when I get up and I go to work, I used to be mad. Like, I got to be on my feet 12 hours. I'm quitting this job. You know, be done. But now since I understand me, and I know me, and I know what I'm here to just be a light among somebody else. Somebody is going to radiate and light their light off of me when they see me. Or if I speak to them outside or at a job, you know, I know what I'm here for now. And by knowing what you're here for and what you are, you're not looking for things in games. You're not looking for physical things in games. So, you're not looking. You want to get you some peanut butter with it? Go get the peanut butter because you use your spoon. But you're not looking for the gains outside. Now you're looking for the gains like, oh shoot, I'm looking for me. Like I said, now I'm looking like, okay, I'm going to work now. Okay, what light can I gain from somebody? What light am I gaining from somebody today? Or what light am I giving to somebody? Because you're always giving light even without saying a word to someone. They'll see your presence, your radiant. That's why when a star is about to burn out, it boom, expands brighter. You see this light. The more light you are, the more you're gaining. You're going through life, gaining just light in these cycles. You're just gaining light, I don't know what it is to read a 300. I don't know what. I'm just gonna blind. Turn off that. What's the name? Go get the peanut butter. I don't know how it feels to read a 300 page book, and you just, you know, I want to do it, and you do it. That's how it's supposed to. That's how it was supposed to be. To just gain it. Oh, I did it. Dang, I thought that was going to take me a long time. It actually didn't. It took me, 2 weeks shorter than what I thought, or a month shorter than what I thought, or days shorter than what I thought, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? This is how it's supposed to be. And you gain it. You gain the light. Boom. And now you go to another thing. And everything is the same thing. Everything is the one concept, the one law, actually. The law of space. The light, the law of space. That's just it, you know. So I understand now. Like, okay, now I get it. Yeah, it was funny. Me and Brother Terry was talking, and he was telling me like, yeah, when I go to work, man, I don't go to work to gain is just to spread my message. That's all. It ain't for nothing else. And when he told me that, that's where I ain't gonna lie. He triggered the hell out of me when he said that. Blind, close that. Close the door. And I salute that brother for that, because that really hit like boom, you know. But brother, you said, so what is their point of doing this? Do you think they know the truth of what is going to happen? Yeah, they know the truth. They've been through the truth. The ones who are so-called in control, like I said, nobody's in control. It's just it's an illusion to make us think that they're in control. They're doing this because the whole concept is they're trying to stop people's lives from happening. But you can't stop it. It's going to happen. That's why my being said it's going to happen in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? What? The chosen. Meaning the light. Those who lights are chosen. Some of us lights may get chosen, may be activated through the corona, the shot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That drink. You know that drink, the Corona drink? Yeah. But yeah, some lights will be activated. But what's happening is man, because man is afraid of the system coming down. Okay, because man is afraid that the system is coming down. Because man is afraid, they don't want the system to come down, so they're going to do any and everything to stop their system from coming down. The system of what man, you know, so-called families, 13, 12, I don't know, whatever they are. They're going to do anything to stop it from happening. But not knowing that even when you try to stop it from happening, it's still going to happen. There's nothing they can do. And this is because man in his dark mind don't want to lose the system that he created or his family's created. They don't want change. But just like the seasons, everything has its place. Everything has its time. That's why I said the 400 years is not even up. We was looking at it as slavery. 400 years, it's not up yet. It's, okay? And we still got some more years to go until the 400 years is up. In the midst, you're going to have the lights who are supposed to rise in this cycle. Okay? Once this cycle is over, those who have rose, who have already rose up in light, you're going to evolve. And what's going to happen? Another system is going to come. When this other, the reset, when the reset of the other system comes, you're going to have man who's going to be here be born with some of the secrets, some of the secrets. Some are going to keep some of the secrets and and some are going to erase all the secrets when they're born into life. And what's going to happen is they're going to decide to rule, or the ones who are in so-called, they're not in control. We know they're in control. Y'all know they ain't definitely in control. What they're going to do is they're going to hide in their places, their bunkers, because they know that the events they can't stop. And when the event's over, those who hide in their bunkers and all that, they're going to teach some of them are going to teach the new man that comes. The old age will be teaching the new age. And the new age is going to do what the old age did. So how they say, oh, the white man came and they took from the blacks and the blacks taught them and then they killed them or did this to them. It ain't got nothing to do with blacks or what's that. It got to do with this is how men are. This is how men are. And this is what's going on and this is what's going to happen. It's going to keep happening this way. It's like when my being told me, if y'all remember, I was told that they're going to try to block out the sun. What was that, 2018? I was told in the spiritual realm that they're going to try to block out the sun. And the dude was like, but it's written. There's nothing they can do. They're going to try to block out the sun, but y'all are still going to evolve. There's nothing they can do about it, but they're going to try. And you know what I'm saying? But it's written. It's written not by man laws. It's written by the laws of all. And man tried to go against the laws of all. That's why our life is hard. That's why I made my life hard, because I went against the laws. If you go against the laws, that's where everything becomes hard. You're going to try to stop life from happening. Can't stop it. We can't stop it. All we can do, only thing that we got control over is our mind and our action if we want to hurt somebody or not. That's it. But other than that, we don't even have control. And then when once your light grows, now you won't even be you no more. When your light grow, Vincent, you won't be you. Mike, you won't even be you. Straight. Once, Savage, once your light grows, now it's not you. It ain't even you. Now you a whole new you something totally different. Especially when it grows up and it goes and it can, you something new now. You ain't nothing of what somebody else may perceive you as or what you may have perceived yourself as. And the thing is, we think we're not supposed to change. And that's why we hate and we bash somebody else. Oh, he acting fake, he acting different. Because we think, as I said in my last video, we think we're not supposed to change. We're supposed to change. Change is good. We're just not comfortable with change. And we like being in our same essence. What I learned is this. And essence meaning the same way of how you view yourself, your soul of you. And no. That's why you hear the saying, you can take dashiki out the hood. Like how I said about Nature Boy that one time in 2017, I think. And I was like, look, Nature Boy, you ain't fooling nobody. You can take dashiki out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of dashiki. You know what I'm saying? Because why? And it's no knock on the brother. But it's just stating, no matter where you may go in life, if you ain't changed you that essence, if you ain't bring that essence out of you, you're not you could go anywhere in the world, you could gain as much money as you want. You become rich. It don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, but the take on it, brother S, as you were saying, uh, yeah, the point of them trying to do that is they're trying to stop things from happening. But you can't stop what is far advanced beyond man understanding. We're dealing with man, the so-called seven families, that so-called rule, that no, they don't rule. It's just an illusion that they got everybody in that think they rule. What? They rule why? You know, because they can. We're going to cause a war. We're going to cause an outbreak. We're going to stop money. We're going to stop this. We're going to suck up all the resources for us. Okay, we must die anyway. So you do that, you can kill us. Okay, you do that, now what? You're not evolving, I'll be evolving. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And it's that simple, but that's the whole point of this whole concept and these coronas and everything is to put us in, because we're going into, as I said, we're slowly going into our new system, as what was told to me. Those who are not ready for our advances, get ready for our advances. Those who are not ready for our advances. What is them? You go look up the word advance. Advances, they said. Those who are not, as my being that they told me, those who are not ready for our advances, get ready for our advances. And as this is another thing, brother, as they said, as my being has said, no, they gotta put out the truth. Those who are still working in low ego of self, they got to put out the truth. That's why they put it out in movies and all that. Because it said, if they do not, we'll take over. And it's a destruction now. We'll restart everything. They know this, as my being told me. And they don't want it to happen. So they have to put out truth. But when they put out truth, as it told me, y'all have to decipher the truth. They, as it said, they can put out, if anybody remember, it was like the elite so-called, well, all these names people give them, these people, they can put out anything they want as long as it have truth. It better have truth in it, was what my being said. If not, it cause a destruction. Truth must be given no matter what. It's just that, and as my being said, we must decipher the truth. See through what they're putting out. You know what I'm saying? The whole concept of these movies, Freddy and Jason. Like I said, you really go look at Jason. The movie Jason wasn't nothing bad. Jason was just representing the awe. And he breaking down everything. Go what other movie? John Wick, The Matrix, The Watchers. Who else? What else? I don't even watch movies like that no more. But yeah, the TV show, The Messengers. A comet came, hit Earth, boom, spread it out, hit the energy, hit certain people, and these certain 7 people evolved. Comet represent the light, a light bringer. Okay, so that's why when they talk about these events, these events of I don't know what's the names aligning and or this and that. That's why I say a lot of people now are going through their changes. They're going through a change. It's an internal change we must go through, and we must see it. And we must see it before death, before the physical death. Some of us will see it. Some of us become so entrapped on the mind, on the ego, that we loop ourselves and we don't see it. But it's there every day, right there. Like bam, here it is. I'm still showing you. And me, like I told you, I was what man? I don't see it. And it's like man, I'm right here in front of you. Look, yeah, and it's funny because, like I said, even thought talks about the messengers, the 3 messengers. You know, the 3 messengers of the mind, of the primordial. And I thought, again, when I told you the 3 messengers came and they opened up the portal into my room. You know what I'm saying? And there was 3 of them. They was dark cloak. But movies, you see something dark, Yeah, we. Oh, it's bad. Nah, it's bad off you, how you are, your intentions, how you been. And a lot of things, like I said, since we don't know what we're doing physically, we don't know that these energies that we're doing, that we hate somebody, we mad at somebody, and what's the name? We don't. This energy is going straight to them, which is you. They're still you, but it's going straight to them, the dark. And the dark, like, all right, I'm gonna present myself how you made me to be. No problem. Off your own intentions. That's all. That. Be careful what we think, or not be careful of using our intentions because they're creating. Because as they told me when I broke through, I thought said when it was like y'all are thought. But what the? I didn't know what thought was. I was like thought, like what is that? Yeah, I was like we're thought. And it was like yes, and it was like everything. If anybody remember, I said it in 2018 when that happened. I said it said what y'all send up to us, we receive it and we send it back down, making it happen. And it said, even if it doesn't happen right there, we're going to make it happen. So even if it doesn't happen within this future of your life or this vessel of your life, it's still going to happen even in another vessel. You know what I'm saying? It's things that we create because we're creating our cycles and we're creating our worlds and different outcomes through our attention of our mind. And I ain't know none of this stuff. I was oblivious. I didn't know what this was, but I understand why certain things, when I do certain things, why it happens. I understand when I talk to Bob Marley. That's why I told you, I said, what? I said, one of these days, I am going to get on here. And I'm going to talk to Bob on live. And then y'all will see the whole what's name. I understand why my channel's open at the time when I do this, you know. But then it'd be, that's where you can ask anything. You can ask me anything, and then I ask me, and then boom, it's given. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be given. And like I said, then they told me, how you do the chakras? How you open the chakras? And my hand, I'm telling y'all, by all by itself, rub, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, how you open my throat? Came up, rub. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And my body do the circular motion. Thoth even talks about this. You know what I'm saying? The way, because I'm going towards the what's name. This is the pictures of the ancients, or how the ancients left on walls and stuff like that. Yeah, the Indians and all that who left the spirals and all this. And this is where you come and communicate, the mountains and all that. I understand what all is. I understand it. It's just that I didn't have it in order because I still was lacking. My light wasn't in order of me knowing me yet. Still. That should really do take time. We think we ain't been on the journey. We've been on the journey since we were born. It's just that we wasn't born yet. We wasn't aware of it through all our trials and so-called tribulations and bad that was happening to us. Nothing bad was happening to us. Nothing. Nothing bad happened to us. It was all us creating it. Thoth stated. Even in his what's name, he states it. As my being said. As my being said. I created you that way. Nobody else. I did. I created you to where you can, your reading ain't all that, your spelling ain't all that. I created you with one arm. I created you like this. I created you to where your hair don't grow. I did. Not man. So don't get mad when man, this is deeper than what you think. Kids with autism, I don't feel no sorry for kids with autism. Why? Because I know these mothers are advanced beings. Why is it when you see autism kids or you see what dang, your heart, like dang, man, you have the sympathy or whatever. See, there's so many ways you can show a person how to open their heart. We just look at it so wrong. No, you're supposed to show people how to open their heart. You're supposed to show them and show them or speak to them about it. No. You can just look at somebody. That's why I said through the five senses, it would tell you, as they told me. The five senses is the key. Some of y'all good with hearing. You can hear something and it'll open you. You can eat something. And the taste, this texture can open you. Senses of the the speech. You may say something, or somebody may something, or you may say something, and you really understand when you said it, like, dang, it opens you. In so many ways. It's so many things. We just got to understand it. Everything is actually the same way how, bam, Brother Stray, I don't even know if you're still on here, Brother Stray. You said the book you bought. And here it is, I'm talking about the 7 Lords. How ironic, right? How ironic that this just happened like that. Because everything at every moment, the genie, the genie is at our service. It's at our service. By you telling me what book, brother, I'm going to go look up this book. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go look up this book. And I'm speaking about it. And you tell me about the giving and receiving, the likes that's give and receive. All through, it's just that, and it's constantly happening every single day. As the sun comes up every day, it's happening every day. As the sun goes down and the rays still pushing out, it's happening every day. The light, that's what we would call light codes. It's happening every day, every second, every moment. And it never stops. It never stops. It's there. The light codes has been here and it's all around us. Always been. The families of, what we want to say, the Anunnakis, but they always been here. Everything always been here. Everything always been here. Y'all know it's funny. It's a video. If anybody ever seen a video with the Chinese dude that talks about healing, and the people that they did a documentary, they went over there, and he was able, if he touched you, he can draw up the energy if he touched you, and it can send a shock wave through your body and stuff. And that's how he was healing. And he talked about how the Chinese man explained to them how he got away from society. He went into the forest, stayed there for some time, got away, gathered himself, put himself in order. And he seen how life was evolving. Then he came back. I mean, the secret ways was being lost, but he came back into society and stuff like that and this matter. This stuff been going on. Thoth talks about that. How he goes among, he leave man for a certain amount of time, and then comes back, meaning the light. It will leave. It will, the chaos of things have been destruction. It will happen. This is why everything falls. This is why everything falls. I mean, besides them pyramids, I'm tell you that much. Because them pyramids is conscious. The pyramids is conscious of light. That's what they are. We don't know it. It's conscious of light. And that's why the pyramid represents the body. That's why when they say they go into the pyramid, they feel these energies. They get new ideas. They listen because you're in the pyramid that was made beginning of time. Part of beginning of time, showing, just like Tesla created his what's the name, showing to how to harness energy and how energy is in this vessel. And if you go in the vessel of the pyramid, you gain energy, you gain different things, understandings, meaning the pyramid represents you. If you go within your pyramid of your body, you will gain abilities, secrets that are hidden. I'm pretty sure when they went into pyramids, they have, Thoth says, right? Secrets that's in the pyramid. Everything is just representing you of what you are. The dark side of the moon is the side of the coax. From the dark may we rise the light. That's why one side is dark of the sun The back side is dark and the front side is light. The back side of the dark side of the moon, the moon, the front side is light and the back side is dark. From the darkness to the seen. From the spiritual, the unseen, to the physical seen. The energies that surge in the pyramid. Some of them said they heard voices. They heard when you. I seen one where they said this was like 4 years ago. Not 4 years ago, 3 years ago or 2. And they said when they went into the pyramid, I don't know which one. They was like in certain areas, and I did a video on it. I remember. They said in certain areas when you go into the pyramid, it makes different tones. Exactly. Certain parts in there you can heal yourself. Why? Because it's in the pyramids all around Earth, there's conscious. It's a big body of consciousness. Waves that pass from above on into the pyramid, into Earth, into the body. And it sends out this vibration. And it's waves and it's ideas and these new ideas that come into us. And these, as the waves push out of the pyramid, expands out, it expands into who? The pyramids of us. And the plants. And the what's name? Everything is be warned and all through these pyramids, depending on how your vessel is open. What are you doing?
Well, I was thinking that we can go outside.
Okay, we will. Give me a second. The pyramids are that. Some pyramids, they still buried underground. If you go into a pyramid, anyway, I don't even know what's name. All I know is everything believable is a lie. Exactly. We said time to reach out to the 7 lords. Heck yeah. This is how we gain our powers. Like I said, true powers of the true powers. The gain is go look up Mott. Go look up the what's the name of Mott. Justice, righteous, truth, something. It's like 7 of them. Gain that. Watch what happened to you. Go try to do that for a month. The 7, what is it? I don't know if it's 7 laws or not. No, because it's 46, 42 laws. But hold on, I think. Hold on. Let me what's the name? I know I wrote something. It goes like this. Mount right. Soul is the internal. Internal is the soul. Cosmos is the light is the cosmos, which is the soul. That's why thoughts would say open your what's name up to the cosmos, meaning open your soul up. Your soul is the cosmos as well. It is the cosmos. Open it up and gain all the light of which you are. 47 negative confession. Okay, boom. Okay, now right here. This is what I wrote. Boom. Only by gaining the light of all wisdom are thou one with the infinity goal. That's what thought said. Seek you ever the oneness internal, meaning the soul. Seek you the soul. That's why I told y'all when I talked about Marley, and it was like, people, y'all are outside living. You're not supposed to outside live. Outside living has got you in tune with the outside world. Oh man, you need to have this. Oh man, I got this. Oh, I got that. That ain't what it's about. It ain't about that, what you gain. These are outside living things. But anyway, so it says, seek you ever the light into one, everything created upon order. Meaning everything created upon light. Light is order. We know. Law rules the space where the infinity dwells, where the infinity lives. And law, which is in space, everything in space, the whole space, and then space is the law. Anyway, let's keep going. Order is the 3. Light is the 3. Seek everything through order, meaning seek everything through heart. It is just what it is. The personification, I hope I said it right, of truth. Here you go. Truth, justice, truth, justice, and the cosmic order, meaning the cosmic heart, the cosmic light, the heart of the matter, the soul, the essence. The essence. Heart needs to be light. 7 laws of, I'm going to go with 7 laws of might, I like to say. Truth, balance, order, harmony, righteousness, morality, and justice. That is just the most basicest thing right there if we can do that. You know how many, god dang, what's the name that ain't truthful? These man of so-called elite that's not truthful. Or just in general, us people, we're not truthful with ourselves. We don't even see ourselves as righteousness. We can't speak of hate and think we're righteousness. We can't say we can't think that I'm white, I'm righteousness because I'm white, and I want to see your kid die. That I'm righteousness. I'm chosen. Or vice versa. You can't be black and be like I want to see your kids die, because what happened to us? Y'all killed our kids, our family. I want to see your kids die and all this and that, and think you're righteousness. You're not. You're not. You bleed through what you bleed. You bleed through the hurtness of what you see man have became. That's why Fred Hampton, power to the people. When they asked him what you think about race and the white people, and he didn't know. He was like, yeah, it's power to the people. The true ones tell you. You'll know who the light is. They'll let you know. It is people. It's about us people. It ain't about your skin, who did what to who, and all that. Be the opposite of what you want the world to see you as. We out here as blacks, white, Asians, Mexicans, whatever, Samoans, everybody out here trying to prove something to somebody else. No, this is my heritage of people. And this is my something that you was programmed to be. But I don't want to be you. You want to be what molded you into you. And that's where I say I can't do that no more. I'm not going to let the cause be my effect of me being this way. Being hurtful or angry or whatever. No. So understand, that's why if I hear certain things, I'll be like, dang, okay, I know certain things still need to be worked. As much as I'll be like with Carla and I'll tell my brothers, or I may tell my brothers and like, man, this mother and I'm doing it. I can't even speak like that now. Just because I came to the realization and a week ago, holy shoot. Now I can't even speak this way. Because I know, when you can't be the same. And I know I want to keep moving through cycles and gaining more light. So what do I have to do? I have to be me in the midst of it. And I know, even if somebody else, okay, then turn it off. Even if somebody may perceive it wrong now of me, or somebody may perceive it wrong of you, or I may perceive it wrong of somebody else. No.
Why did you let me be on this?
At any minute, any second, the consciousness will send the different direction to go, to have the different experience, to gain the different understanding. And as Buddha would say, at any given time and moment, you can become conscious in a subject that fast. But we don't see it that way. We'll be like, damn, how the hell you go from being like this that fast to being like this now? We don't think that can happen. And we think it's actually fast, but it's not fast, because you've probably been going through something internally your whole life. And now you decide when you came across something that sparked you, like, dang, you applied, and you're like, oh shoot. Now to somebody else, they like, oh no, that ain't what's the name. You how you that fast? You ain't understand that fast. Yeah, it's that simple. But because a person don't understand, they don't understand that everybody been going on their journey since they was born. We all been on our journey since we was born, as my brother would say. It don't just start. It ain't just start now. It ain't just start when I was in 2012, 14, 12 or 13. When I started to get on my journey, that ain't just start. It was when I was born. When you was born. It's just that we wasn't aware. But anyway, with that, I gotta get the heck out of Dodge. My son, he ready to play, and I dang sure don't want him on his Wii. So with that, understand that the vibration is the key. The vibration is the key. I know, my girl. Understand. Find. Who said what happened when they cut the string? What you mean? Elohim. What you mean? When they cut the string? Are you saying on my video? Or are you saying something else? But understand the vibration. Tesla and all those before Tesla in the ancient times, they knew. What really? Okay. They knew. Understand. Find your vibration. That's why when they really say things that you do things that you love, as my when I was told about the counseling, do the counseling, and I tell people stop, and I tell people do what you love. What is it? What is it that you love? Ain't got nothing to do with harming people. What is it you love? You love to do it when you was a kid. What is it? This is your vibration. This is what. Why you think people? I go in my quiet place. What's your quiet place, man? I go. I work out. I get you pumped. Get your energy up. Why, sis? Sis. She draw. Beautiful drawer. All right. I don't know if she's still on her, but yeah, we're about to put on your shoes. Drawing, singing, dancing, whatever. These are the tunes that put us in that. Whatever your in tuneness is, you and done it. You've been doing it. When you were a kid, you did it. You did it a lot, and it used to make you happy. Then you get older and the world tell you you can put away them things that you like to do. Why y'all think they said that? If you ain't hurt nobody else, but you talking about still you sit in your room and just write, or you doing something that don't hurt nobody, not harming you or nobody, but it make you feel good. Put it away when you get older. Why y'all think they said that? Our parents even told us that. Because our parents was indoctrinated. So now we all go off of that. And that's not what it is. You're supposed to do what you love. What it is, whatever, if it don't have nothing to do with harming someone, do what you love to do when you were young. That's where you find your vibration. When you find that vibration, and if you do it so much to where you understand, that's some of y'all love to cook. I get in the spirit when I cook. I know some of y'all probably say that. Cook. Now, because why? You get in the spirit, what are you doing now? You becoming a channeler. Because you just boost your light up that fast. The movie K-Pack, when he said, y'all 1,000 away from harnessing energy. Meaning understand doing what you love. Why you think a person will make money or a lot more money off doing what they love than doing something that they don't love? And they'd be like, oh, I ain't even doing it for the money. I just was doing it because I love it. Or everything gonna be given to you then because you loved it. You love doing something that don't have nothing to do with harm, and it makes you feel good. Your vibration grows. And what happens? The Lord's, or we just gonna say your all being within you. Say your all being be like, okay, this is exactly what your all being. They say, okay, I see you, playboy. You doing it. You ain't letting the world tell you differently, huh? You gonna keep doing what you love. I grant you access to the 7 Dragon Balls or to the 7 Spheres. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. It ain't what scientists say and all. It's really just simple. Everything is simple. Keep that in mind and vibrate yourself to whatever. You love reading. You always loved reading. Don't let the world be like, oh, look at this mother scrub. I always want to read. If that's what you love to read.
What?
Do you know what? And you know when you read and it makes you feel good. Do it. Because you're putting yourself above in a higher vibration no matter what. Now, if you do some things that you feel that you love to do, you love to hurt people, you love to get over on people, yeah, you can love it. But to you, it makes you feel good. But internally, all that is being calculated. This is where thoughts that one of the Lords is what? Progress. The judger in progress. You ain't getting away with nothing. It'll be like, oh, okay. Oh, so you to the outside world, you fooled them. You gave them this, what's the name? But internally, I already said, yeah, let's see how far you came internally. Outside, you're showing, oh, yeah, I'm this heroic. I'm this and that. Like me, I told you, I was like, man, I say all this stuff on here. But I still dealt with what's the names internally.
My mom is calling.
Okay, go ahead and answer. You can answer. Oh, that's Uncle Ricky. I'm going to have to call Uncle Ricky in a minute. And I still was dealing with things internally. Things that I've been through. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But when you see it, when you see it and you start to step in your light, your truth. Remember, the law of Mott. What is the law? I don't even remember. I know she got more than what's name, but like I said, I love the 7 that I wrote down there.
There's so much water.
Okay, stop doing that then.
Okay.
But what is it? Truth, righteousness, something, all that other stuff, right?
We're going to play basketball?
Yeah, here you go. Where is it at?
Where's in my bottle?
Truth, justice, balance, harmony, righteousness, morality. Yeah, morality.
Where's my bottle?
Once you step in it, just be it. You're going to open, man. You're going to be able to open up. Oh, my God. I hope y'all hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. If you're doing things, if you're doing a job you don't like, say, okay, I'm doing this to find something in it. I don't know. I'm doing it to see the cycle. Let me find what's in this cycle that I'm supposed to learn. And when you're done learning that cycle, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. An event is going to happen with you or somebody around you. But it's going to where it's affecting you. If it don't happen to you and it happens to somebody else, right? It's going to, and it's where it affects you. It's because it's the event, and the events go from small, medium to big. Small, like growing up. These are the events. So understand that, and this is how you know when you conquered your what's name? That I don't know where it's at. I'm sorry, but with that, yeah, let me get the hell out of Dodge. Peace, love, oneness. You already know how it go. How it's vibration. Vibe the hell out. Vibe out. Vibe out. Vibe out. Just vibe. And don't let don't let y'all know how to harness your own vibration without external things. Dun dun dun. Should we say Superman, Superwoman's out here, X-Man is around here? I'm telling y'all. So with that, I holla. Peace, love,
That was.
oneness, y'all. Vibe the f*** out. I'm out.